Welcome to today's stream. Going to just see what happens. Don't really have a plan yet, but I know I'm going to meditate and I'm going to invite you all along with me. I think I have some spotty internet today, so let's see how this goes. Without further ado, you know what time it is. It is time for your favorite part of the day, the thing that makes everything better, the simultaneous sigh. And you already know why. All you need is yourself and the lovely liquid, fluid atmosphere that surrounds and fuels us in all life. This stuff called air. All right, you ready for the simultaneous sigh? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Did you feel that? Look outside. Do you see what you just did? Boom, peak foliage. Just now. We did it. It happened. We did it together. That's right. Beautiful. Beautiful what the simultaneous sigh can achieve. Okay. Without further silliness, let's get meditating. You know the drill. Comfortable posture. Today I arranged my mirror to reflect sunlight from my window. So I got sunlight coming in from both sides. A little extra natural lighting. Comfortable posture. And just a commitment to dedicate this time to yourself. Thank yourself for showing up. And all that there is to do in this moment is to just let go of everything else. Breathe in. Deep, slow. Breathe out and be there with the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the in-breath let the in-breath release stress and tension. And with the out-breath, you purge it, you let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a moment to observe your own mental landscape in this moment. Just observe, non-judgmentally. The experience of your mind. How readily you can come into present moment awareness. To release and experience the subsequent calming of your mind. Or perhaps you're observing the chatter and challenges of a more active mental landscape in this moment. Accept what is in this moment. Observe and be present with it. Feel free to shift the stimuli of your present moment awareness towards whatever might hold your attention, and to allow that to be the focus of your mindfulness experience. Can be the sound of my voice. It can be a sensory experience. All the sensations and contact points on your skin, any little ache and pain, to be fully aware and present of those sensory realities. Explore them, every dimension of that experience. Whatever posture you're in, where you come in contact with whatever you're sitting on or laying on or standing on, whatever clothing you're wearing, or can you feel any sensation from the air on your skin? Can you feel your own hair touching somewhere on your body, on your forehead? Or perhaps there is a sound you can hear. I can hear separating. I can hear a distant engine. I can hear a fan a few rooms away. I can hear my roof creak. I can hear an airplane engine. There's a new bird chirping. Perhaps you can be fully present with an emotional state. Was there a particular emotional state that was salient to you at the onset of the meditation? Does that emotional state linger? Has it transformed? Can you observe if it has gone away, if you've let go of it? Can you bring your attention to the absence of an emotional state that was characterizing your experience just moments ago that is no longer with you in this moment. If your eyes have been closed, have you been aware of the darkness, the inside of your eyelids provide for you? If your eyes are open, do you have an awareness of all that in your visual field as a stimuli, which can also grab your attention and anchor you to this present moment? Have thoughts returned? And were you able to let go and return to something to keep you anchored in the present moment? Did you let go of them? Did they return again? Were you able to observe the onset of these thoughts? Were you able to non-judgmentally let go of them? As you make progress in your meditative practice, you will likely experience a strengthening of your capacity to choose to go down the path that an emotion prompts you, to go down, or a thought, and the empowerment comes from having returned to a place, a neutral, zeroing out, a foundational baseline deliberately in your meditative practice. You get familiar with that place and can more readily choose not to depart from it or to return to it, despite the circumstances and the conditions of the exterior life. That is the mechanism that we strengthen with our mindfulness practice. The cascade of benefits come from strengthening that mechanism. Take a moment to thank yourself for being here, for giving yourself this time that will be good for you, and in turn allow you to have the capacity for a more authentic, engaged interaction with others, to the world around you. As you continue to go about the rest of your day, remember that this is always here with you. It's always there. It's just that a lot of other things get piled up on top. But it's always there. The breath is there, and your ability to use it to connect to an acute awareness of the present moment is always there. Whoops. That's what I see. Trying to play something. Please hold on. Stand by 1 second. Here we go.
My grandfather Beerus, character and self-control. My father, integrity and manliness. My mother, her reverence for the divine, her generosity, her inability not only to do wrong, but even to conceive of doing it. My great-grandfather, to avoid the public school, hire good private teachers, and accept the resulting costs as money well spent. My first teacher, not to support this side or that in chariot racing, this fighter or that in the games, to put up with discomfort and not make demands. Do my own work, mind my own business, and have no time for slanderers. Do my own work, mind my own business, and have no time for slanderers. Diagnosis, not to waste time on nonsense, not taken in by conjurers, not obsessed with quail fighting or other crazes like that. To hear unwelcome truths, to practice philosophy study, to write dialogues as a student, and to choose the Greek lifestyle. Campus and the club. I needed to train and discipline my character, not to be sidetracked by interest in rhetoric, not to write treatises on abstract questions, or deliver moralizing little sermons, or compose imaginary descriptions of the simple life for the man who lives only for others. Steer clear of oratory, poetry, and bowels latches, not to dress up just to stroll around the house, write straightforward letters, to behave in a consideratory way when people who have angered us want to make up, read attentively, not to be satisfied with just getting the gist of it, and not to fall for each smooth talker. Felonious, independence and unvarying reliability, to pay attention to nothing, no matter how fleetingly, except for logos. Be the same in all circumstances. Loss of a child, chronic illness clearly, that a man can show both strength and flexibility. Patience and teaching, to have seen someone who clearly viewed his expertise and ability as a teacher as the humblest of virtues. And to have learned how to accept favors from friends without losing your self-respect or appearing ungrateful. Example of fatherly authority in the home. What it means to live as nature requires. Gravity without airs. To show intuitive sympathy for friends. Tolerance to amateurs and sloppy thinkers. His ability to get along with everyone. To investigate and analyze with understanding and logic. The principles we ought to live by. Not to display anger or other emotions. To be free of passion and yet full of love. To praise without bombast. To display expertise without pretension. Literary critical example. Not to be constantly correcting people. Not to jump on them when they make an error. But just answer their question. Or add another example. Or debate the issue itself. Not their phrasing. Or make some other contribution to the discussion. Pronto. To recognize the malice. And the peculiar ruthlessness often shown by people from good families. Alexander the Platonist, not be constantly telling people I'm too busy, not be always ducking my responsibilities cause of pressing business, catchless, not to shrug off a friend's resentment, even unjustified resentment, but try to put things right, to show your teachers ungrudging respect, and your children unfeigned love.
There you go. We had the mindfulness, we had the meaning. That was the first song of the album Meditations Volume 1 by Akira the Don. And that's a great album where Akira took the words of Marcus Aurelius written in his own personal journal we now know as Meditations. The purpose of that journal was for Marcus to remind himself of the things he wanted to return to and to stay grounded and rooted in. A lot of moral principles and guide stones by which he wanted to help characterize himself. And now that those words are available to us in a lo-fi hip-hop meaning wave album, it's a beautiful time to be alive in the future, the pinnacle of human civilization, as Akira says. So that was nice. That was exactly what I needed. I feel great. Thank you for joining me, if you have, in this little hobby, this little experiment that I have going on, which is Mindful Before Meaning. And I hope that you are enjoying meditating with me. And if you would like, it's always helpful to share this with someone who you think might enjoy it, to like the video, and to comment what your experience was down in the comments. It's kind of validating to have other people reflect a similar experience when meditating that you can relate to and realize that there are patterns to this thing, which is the human experience, and many others experience the same general patterns, even though we are each an individual, unique manifestation of them. So go out there, be mighty, be mindful. Remember, this mindfulness practice is some time that you set aside to do something a little bit subdued and tranquil and calm. But it's no excuse. You don't want to trend towards that in the rest of your life. It's now the object is to be invigorated and to go out there, slay demons, be there for people, conquer chaos, go fulfill that, your destiny, that void in the universe, that massive void, that tear in the universe that only you can fill. We need you out there doing the things that you do in your highest, as your highest self. We all need that. All right. Be well. See you next time.